So the first gaffe of the day, I trusted the bus pass to get me where I needed to go, and the bus pulled up and it said 39. It was supposed to be 30. I was patiently waiting because I follow instructions, and I got curious, so I asked, and he said yes, it is 30, but he couldn't change the marquee. So it announced that it was 39, then at some point it announced it was 30, and I asked him where I should get off, and he said this spot. So I got off, and I was suspicious because it's empty. The visitor center is empty, so I was able to call, but I have no signal to use a map to get anywhere. And they said that I had been dropped at the wrong one. I should have gone all the way up, and there's no time to walk up, and there's no transport. So I'm gonna miss my ranger guided hike today, which is gonna be kind of a bummer. But you know, some rains come in and out. I did find the public toilet, which is amazingly clean and free. And well, yes, they'd like a donation unless they've got a tap to pay. And I don't have any cash. I haven't used any coin or paper this entire trip. But the rain is about what I thought it was going to be. Rain, stop, rain, stop, rain, stop. Medium, light rain. We'll see what happens. So this is us at the Glenmore Visitor Center, and I haven't heard a word from the ranger dude, so I decided to salvage the day. The only thing I'm out is the ranger guided thing, and if I call, they might even end up giving me a refund just for being stupid. I don't know. Otherwise, it's a donation to the park. I just chatted with a lovely person whose name I didn't get, but I did take a picture of her. I'm a very cautious hiker for a variety of reasons. And I had planned to be on a ranger-led tour today, so I didn't bring any of the things that I would normally bring for an independent hike. So this is supposed to be a well-waymarked walk in blue. And she has optioned a more hike, less wide route to go up that's not blue, but well marked. It's a serious path, and then to catch up at a lock, and then to come back on the one-way marked blue. So here goes. I've got my Track Me app going, and we're going to hit it. Spirit, let's go. Wait. And I didn't pack his rain gear or his bag. Had trouble making that decision this morning. This is our first proper Highland hike, and I thought someone else was going to be in charge. She recommended this one. It's gorgeous. I've got the phone on airplane. I have all trails navigating. It doesn't know this trail, and I have a paper map, and I have the compass on the phone. I have water and food. But again, I thought I was going to be with a group. I do not have my backup battery. I do not have my first aid. And I have a whole sticky note of things that I forgot. And I need to move that sticky note onto each day of this section, so I remember what to pack, because I will be hiking every day until I don't know when. The volunteer at the visitor center said that she understood how I felt about not having a map offloaded and not having some things, because I thought someone else was going to be in charge, and she agreed that this would be a safe hike. So here we go. I do wonder if he could be off lead here. Generally safer to just keep him on lead. It's a little more familiar. But in my few walks so far in the country, I've found that there are signs when they want the leash on. But I want to make sure that the Scottish right-of-way stays and isn't limited. So unless I know it's safe, I just keep him on a lead. So he heard the water and he really wanted to get it. But when he got down there, he realized that it was peaty. The color. Lovely tea. I didn't want to carry all that weight. This is me trying to sound like a vlogger. I had checked the weather and it said to expect a downpour. I was hesitant to take my shelter. Still glad I didn't. End up, missing an entire day's hiking, but I do wish I'd gone on that one. So my pro tip is layers, and everybody talks about layers, but I mean layers. Like layers you can't even imagine layers. So it starts with a buff, which can be a headband or a hat or a gaiter or all three. And when it's really raining, I tuck these things underneath the rain layer, but right now I'm climbing, so we're getting more wind and I needed another layer, and instead of pulling out my hat, which is for a different scenario. So anyway, my fabulous Mary wool long sleeve lightweight wool has a hood, and it also has thumb thingies, and my warm / wind layer has a hood that I pulled up, and when it was raining, my wind rain layer. So if you're counting, including the buff, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And with like 1 or 2 changes, basically I have nothing on my base layer yet except the tech pants. This will do me as long as I'm moving and active. And I do have my waterproofs. If it gets too chilly, they certainly keep you warm. Breathable they may be, but they still cook you up. So our helpful visitors guide person told us that we would come to a point where there was a bench, and at the time I thought, oh, that would be a great place to stop and have lunch. But I'm super grateful that the impulse to not pass up yet another chance to eat a sausage roll has paid off today. So I am well fueled for whatever is ahead of me. And we are not stopping for lunch. This is way too early for any kind of fuel. This is a very short walk. Now we get to the bit that is no longer a giant path, and she recommended this because we were talking about how someone will say, oh, it's just a short walk, and I'm like, yeah, you mean a half a mile? And she goes, no, I mean like 3. It's okay. But she thought that I would like this and to beware of roots. So onward. We've encountered 0 people. I hope that continues. I know when we get to the blue bits, it will be much more trafficked, and he will have to go back on his lead. Spirit, you should come drink this. This does not look peaty. Have a drink. Believe it or not, he also is trained to the term, the word drink. Because sometimes I know that this is the last chance for water, and even if he's not thirsty, he knows to drink. It's a handy term to teach for service dog. So, again, dementia brain, forgot his harness. I'm not real sure. Anyway, it's the first day. I forgive myself. But I came to that step and I could not navigate it. My bad knee will not bend far enough for me to use it as the brace to get down, and my good knee could support me, but I couldn't get my bad knee to support me on the way down. So I had to call the dog back, and even without his harness, he stood on that step and braced so I could use him to hold on and climb down this little gully on the side. And I apologize to the earth, but I see the water has begun some erosion there, and it allowed me the stability with the broken arm and the rotten knee to come down this safely. And now we are walking on. Well done, Spirit. As usual, bravo. Point of the trip. Okay, go. His first look. So
my stick! Oh, what? Dang, bro, I can't even find any stuff.
good dog. You need your waterproofs. All right. I had seen an outdoor shop, and above it a little bistro, and so I decided to go there for dinner, but we had to have a discussion. In the end, I got my pizza and beer